Hello everybody, it is I, the Malik Aaron, and well, I hope you all enjoyed last couple of videos, mainly my Black Panther video with the box office and whatnot. That was like a new thing. I might do it more, like if there's like I'm thinking about maybe doing that weekly because it doesn't take that much effort to really do it. But, you know, I'll have to wait and see. But anywho, review time. This is a movie that is highly regarded by a lot of people, a lot of fans. This is from, I can't say his name to save my life, Guillermo del Toro. I'm so sorry, man. I cannot pronounce your first name. And it is the first Hellboy movie, a highly regarded movie that, I'll just give you a little backstory. It's based off a graphic novel or comic book, whatever, from Dark Horse Comics. This is the first movie, it came out in 2004. It didn't make a whole lot of money, so Sony, this was originally from Sony. Sony dropped it, but it had such fan support that I ended up getting a sequel, which is also in my collection, right there. And that was picked up by Universal, and that one did a lot better than this one. But then the third Hellboy film we're spreading around for like nearly a decade until it was officially dead. And now they're doing a reboot with David Harbour, the dude from Stranger Things. I've heard he's really good in that show. I haven't seen Stranger Things. I know I should know better, but it's hard to watch like a whole series because like if I'm on an extended break and like away from school and whatnot, sure, it's doable, but not now. So yeah. And I hope he does good as Hellboy. I mean, like I've seen there was like a picture of him as Hellboy, and there are pros and cons to it. And the pro is it looks good, but the con is it looks too much like Ron Perlman, and that could be a little bit of a, I don't know. I don't think it matters too much. So that's the whole backstory on Hellboy and what's going on for it recently, since the movie will be coming out about a little under a year from now. So, I guess we're starting that hype train. Let's look into this, because this is a big old thing. This is a special edition. Ooh, so a whole lot of stuff in here. Oh, look at that. Some of these are reviewed, like Spider-Man and Final Fantasy Spirits Within. If you want to check those out, just press Malik Aaron. Just look up Malik Aaron, Spider-Man or Final Fantasy, and then you'll probably see it. Yeah, this is the special edition. I never knew about this. It's really weird. Man, this is really, really, really detailed. It's kind of ridiculous. There's like set visits and whatnot. Ragnarok. That's really weird. It says it in here, and the only Ragnarok I know is, well, obviously the new one with Thor and Hulk and all of them. I didn't expect it to be in this, but well, you never know. So the whole plot, it's not even a real plot synopsis, it's just a tiny little, well, not even a paragraph, like a sentence about the movie. So, as dark forces gather to hasten the apocalypse, Hellboy fights fire with fire. Cause get it? He's a demon. And it's a mind-blasting, supernatural, supernatural. They should have put it in red text. It's terrible to see. Action adventure from the visionary director of Blade 2, based on the celebrated Dark Horse comic book. I already said that. And, so this is more or less a standard plot. It's more like, yeah, well, Hellboy is an anti-hero. He's not like a superhero. He's one of those, I'm going to do this my way type heroes, I guess. And he has his friends. He has Abe, the fish man, who may or may not be connected to the other fish man in Shape of Water, but that's just a stupid theory. And then you got Liz over here who shoots fire, so basically she's a firebender, like Zuko and Azula, and all of them. If you've seen Avatar: The Last Airbender, you know what I'm talking about. I miss that show. I wish it could have kept going on, but stupid Nick had to cancel it, then make that awful movie, and then have to post with Legend of Korra. Now, no offense to Legend of Korra, because if I say anything bad about it, a whole bunch of fans are going to get mad at me. But that show's just not as good as Airbender. To me, at least. To me. But anywho, I'm getting off track. Yeah, basically, heroes come together to stop world-ending thing. And then that's pretty much it. The basic superhero plot that we have today. Except it's a little different. Now, what's good about this movie? Well, of course, how can I forget? Ron Perlman as Hellboy is one of the greatest castings of all time because he owns this role, as Hellboy. He is Hellboy. And with the exception of like David Harbour, it's hard to imagine anyone else as Hellboy but Ron Perlman. It's like Hugh Jackman as Wolverine or Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man. He's that good, like as the character. Yeah, he steals the show. The movie, considering the movie's all about him. Everyone else, is great, very interesting. So yeah, everyone else is really good. Visuals are really good. This movie was a little bit on the cheap side, like $66 million. A little bit on the cheap side, but still looks good. Considering this was 2004. The makeup, especially on Hellboy, amazing to look at. Let's see. Music standard. Character interactions are great. About these movies. But this and the second one is that they have great character interactions and whatnot. But in terms of flaws, I guess some people will say the plot can get a little too generic, but it's still enjoyable. Just because it's generic doesn't mean that it can't be enjoyable. It's a little noticeable, but doesn't hurt the movie. Some of the characters are kind of like a little bit on the forgettable side. I think that's pretty much about it for this. So, good, really good movie. It's a shame it didn't do better, but I guess that was to be expected, considering this was based off a relatively unknown comic to the mainstream. Now everyone knows about Hellboy now that he's in Justice 2. So, yeah. So I'm going to have to give this 7.5 out of 10. Very solid movie. If you like a different type of comic book movie, where it's not like Marvel. This isn't Marvel. This isn't DC. It's different. So if you like that, then this is the movie for you. So that was Hellboy. Next review will be a comedy, a Will Ferrell comedy. I don't think I've done one of those before, if I'm not mistaken. I really need to get more comedies, but then again, a lot of them are pretty bad, so I'm not going to take my chances. But this is one of his better ones, some people would say. It's a buddy cop movie that's kind of spoofing buddy cop movies or making fun of them. And it is The Other Guys, which has one of the most hilarious deaths in movie history. But I'll have to get into that in the next review. So make sure to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment, and I will see you next time. And I am out.